Hey folks, it's Grumpy coming back at you. Oh, now a little bit more fall today. Dear God, I gotta cut my hair. Lazy day. Kinda, wait for see what they're doing. Used to go back all the way up that street. Weird. Anyways, so gotta get up, gotta run across town. My scripts you'll see in another one of these videos this week that I had to run up to Tulsa, because I'm gonna put these up next week. So anyways, I had to run to Tulsa and pick up some well, I had to go do that opioid checkup. I don't see how drug addicts can keep going at it. You know, there's got to be something they're doing different to me. But they seem to always be able to get their drugs. All right, okay. Somebody's working on a truck, it looks like, rebuilding it out in the middle of the street. Hey, it happens. But yeah. So anyways, I'm going over here to the really old smoke shop and pick up a carton of cigarettes for Judy. Then I gotta run across town to Ernie's, pick up my scripts from there. Then I'm coming back and I'm gonna stop at Church's Chicken. Judy wants corn on the cob, and they're one of the few chicken places I know that still has corn on the cob. I am concerned about Judy, and that's part of the reason I haven't been putting videos up like I was, because between her change in sleep cycles and all of that, it makes it kind of hard for me to I just can't keep up. You know, I'm not as young as I used to be. And I've been having problems with my breathing here for the last couple of months, really. About the last 3 months. That we had some outrageous dust storms come through, and that just really got kicked my butt, and I've not recovered from that. I got really my lungs are good. I finally we have this thing called a patient portal at our doctors. Hang on a second while I order these, or buy these cigarettes.
How can I help you?
Carton of Marlboro 100 Silvers. But anyways, our doctor has a thing called a patient portal. Let me.
74.47.
There you go. Thank you.
74. You gave me a 50.
Oh, thought I gave you 200, but there's the other 50. I forgot.
You're good.
Sucks when you get old. Well, when I reached in my wife's purse, she had 100 and 250s, and I thought I grabbed the 100. I realized now I grabbed the 250s.
It happens.
Yeah. The older I get, the more it happens with me.
$25.53.
All right, thank you much. You have a good day. Well, anyways, that was. Normally, when we go to the bank, I got out of one of Judy's purses where we keep our weekly allowance, as I call it. I've explained in some other videos that what I do is, after we pay bills, what's left in the bank is ours. If there's any extra, well, that goes into one envelope for savings, and Judy keeps that near her gun. guess I'm not supposed to touch it. And the other goes into weekly envelopes, and I pulled out of this week's envelope, and she had 102.50s. Well, I knew I was going to have to get cigarettes and buy scripts and food, so I just grabbed. I thought I was grabbing the 100. I grabbed the 250s. I just handed her the bill, you know, the last bill in my wallet. Well, okay, you guys heard the rest. But anyways, oh, so you know, instead of them, you know, calling me and going over this stuff, yesterday I went up there and talked to the physician assistant, Ren. She was just sweet as can be, and she has good sense of humor. She understood me real quick, you know, just sweet young person. And so I said, man, I can't get into my patient portal because, you know, they keep sending me invitations. So finally what I had to do is had to use my Grumpy Vlogger email address for mine, and use what I call our email address for Judy. I have one for Grumpy Vlogger, and it worked today. Now I found out I had messages on there from 2018. So, and I had one from the other day where they said I had to come in and do the profile, but anyways. So I got that taken care of this morning. Three-way stop. Okay. Kind of going the roundabout way to get back over here, but it was either that or go straight back and straight back that way, and that was like a waste of stuff. But yeah, so I'm going to go get us some Church's chicken. Haven't had it in a while. I got to tell you, this is a story about when I was younger. And I had a bit of well, I didn't have a drinking problem. I had a stopping problem when I was in the service. I like to throw back to Jack Daniels. I used to drink Jack Daniels and Coke. Well, then I realized I was wasting half my Jack Daniels, watering it down with Coke. So I just dropped the Coke and started drinking Jack Daniels straight. And I found I really liked it that way, a whole lot. So I went out, you know. This was after the end of my first marriage and before my second. And so I went to and I was living in the barracks there, and our barracks by then were you know, they were big dormitory type things, and I had one up on the top floor. I took over from one of the well, I was the highest ranked NCO at that point in the barracks. So I had a room to myself because my staff sergeant that was ahead of me, he'd already left, and he was basically my crew chief at the time, and he'd moved on. He'd gotten transferred back to Little Rock, and this is down at Davis Motham. Anyways, I was going to say, make a long story short. Hell, I can never make a short. I make a short story long. But anyways, God, I can quit saying that. Well, what happened is I went out and I did what I usually did on a Friday evening. I went out and I partied hardy, you know, tossed back the Jack Daniels. Well, I get home, the bar shut down about 2 o'clock, and I get home about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was hungry. So Church's Chicken was open, and so hey, I needed something on my stomach. Usually I ran over to the Denny's, but that night I decided I wanted Church's Chicken. Or I'd had the Church's Chicken before I went out, I can't remember. Anyways, long story short, I ended up losing my dinner. And all that liquor that I drank, it was a waste of good liquor. It wasn't that good of chicken, but and you know, I couldn't even stand the smell of Church's Chicken for about 10 years. It took me that long to get over that, you know, well after Judy and I were married. So, but anyways, that's another adventure in the life of the Grumpy Vlogger. Just another boring adventure. Yeah, I imbibed a little too much when I was in the service. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this one because it's gone on way too long, and hopefully I'll use this. This is a good story. That's not a good story, but it just sure put me off of churches for a long time. So remember what I say, be kind, treat each other better than you treat yourselves. Sitting here waiting on the light. Remember, all lives matter, including the unborn, and God bless and God help the USA. I am the Grumpy Vlogger, and I am out of here. Bye-bye for now.